I have that right, correct?
Yes.
We're the right people.
I never said anything because I knew we were going to get a note out, and I would see everybody else. You wouldn't. I didn't see you alone, but I just wanted to acknowledge that.
No, thank you
you.
very much for acknowledging it. It's unnecessary.
Chazan, just to be on there. It's a few more minutes. The 5:57 I have.
6 o'clock.
Well, then my wristwatch is wrong.
According to Verizon, it's 6 o'clock.
Okay.
What do they know? What do they know?
Remember when we used to dial time? You used to call up, what is it, 1212 or something like that?
Yes.
Gary, do you do Mariv or Mincha? You're muted, so we can't hear a thing you're saying.
Moshe, I am happy to lead anything. If you need me, just tell me what you need me to do.
Absolutely.
I could do Marav. My book doesn't have the tab in the back for the matriarchs. I need a little prompting on the Hebrew. Sarah, Rivka.
Rachel and Leah. Okay.
Marv
Rachel
is a
and Leah.
silent, Marv
know what,
is
Gary?
a silent Amidah, so you don't have to worry.
Gary, since I got here, I don't have that either. But I know, and I'm always like, oh my God, wait, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, I got it. Every time.
All right. Last night, Jeffrey, you did the Minyan Service, correct? I'm pretty sure. And I wrote it down and it disappeared on me. And Sue, when did you lead services last time?
Last night, I did Mincha.
You did Mincha. Okay, so we need someone to do Mincha. And the last time Ruth Ann did Mincha was many moons ago. Okay. So you are, I'll tell you what, Chazan, why don't you do Mincha for us?
Remind me how we do Mincha. We do
Ashrei,
full Mincha, but Heiche Kedusha, right?
Heiche Kedusha, correct.
What page?
164.
164.
164.
Ashrei responsibly?
Right. And we'll ask, what shall we ask? We'll ask Moshe to do the response reading.
Who?
Moshe.
No. You get somebody else. If I get the response, it'll be him until tomorrow morning.
Okay. 164, Chazan, if you would, please.
Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha, Od Yehallelucha Selah. Tila David, Aromimcha Elohai HaMelech, Va'avarcha Shimcha Leolam Va'ed. Gadol Adonai Hulal Me'od, V'li Gdulato Ein Cheter. Sorry. Adar V'Vododecha, V'divrei Nivrotecha Asicha. Zecher Rav Tuvecha Yabiu, V'tzid Katecha Yiranenu. Tov Adonai Lakol, V'rachamav Al Kol Ma'asar. Kevod Malchutecha Yomeru, Ugvuratecha Yedaberu. Malchutecha Malchut Kol Olamim, Umemshaltecha Bechol Dor Vador. Einei Chol Elecha Yesaberu, Ve'ata Noten Lahem Et Ochlam Be'ito. Tzadik Adonai Bechol Derachav, Ve'chasid Bechol Ma'asav. Ritzon Yereav Ya'aseh, Ve'et Shavatam Yishma V'Yoshiem. Tehillat Adonai Yidaber Pivi, Varech Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed. Yikadal V'Yikadash Merabah. Ve'almad Yivrach Yodei Ve'amlich Malchutei B'chayechon U'yomechon V'gadar Beit Yisrael B'galav B'zman Kari V'meru Amen Yehi Shmer Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Olamei Al Bayah Sorry, I've got a baby and a cat in here. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yiromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekudesha.
Lechu.
Leila mikol v'chel v'shirata tushka v'nechemata damiran v'alma v'meru. Amen.
We begin the Amidah, the inside back cover, coming back to 168 through the Kedusha, concluding silently.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol v'Zocher Chasdei Avot ומביא גואל לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה המלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה נאמנתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים.
Page 170, נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשם מרום ככתוב בנביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב ביד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר
קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מנחלץ קדוש מתברכין מהרו
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו.
כבוד אדוני כבוד שלך כתוב לאמור.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ודברי קודשך כתוב לאמור.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם מלך ציון, ולעודו הללויה.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור הללויה, לדור ודור נגיד גוד לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי על מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני.
ושמו.
האל הקדוש.
We'll continue page 172. Okay, Chazan, if you'd be kind enough to continue page 194, Kaddish Shalem for Mincha.
יתגדל ויגדל שמי רבה, וימלך וימליך מלכותי בחיי חון וביומי חון וקיינו בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ימרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם עולם מעלמיה, יברך וישבח ויברר ימן ונעשה וידל ודלה ודלל שמי לקודשה בריחו. ומכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה וימרו, אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובאותון לכל ישראל קודם אבוהון דבשמיא וימרו, אמן. יש שלום הרב מג'מיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו, אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו, אמן. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ בשמיים היום שמיים והארץ מתחת אין עוד, על כן נקבל לך אדוני אלוהינו זכר. לפניך אדוני אלוהינו יפלו ויפולו ולכבוד שמך יגדל. כי המלכות שלך היא, ולמי תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. נאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We recall our loved ones for whom we say Kaddish today, the 23rd of Av, Thursday, August 13th, 2020. These names are listed and inscribed in our hearts, in our souls, in our spirits, and recorded in the Chizuk Amuno perpetual memorials. Rosa Alter, Diana Barash, Aaron Friedenwald, Nathan Gittleson, Julius Hess, Pincus Lazarus, and let us mention your father's name, Chazan. What is your father's name? English.
English, Donald L. Herman.
Donald and Herman.
No, Donald L. Lewis.
Right. Donald L. Herman. And I'd like to also mention that today is Shloshim for Francine's mother of blessed memory. And she lived right across the street at North Oaks. And we remember her with loving memory. Yortzeit and Mourner's Kaddish, page 198. Chazan, please lead us.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba.
Amen.
Be'alma divra chirutei, ve'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen.
Amen.
Hey shmei rabba mevorach, le'olam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu Al Kol Yisrael, Imru Amen. Osei Shalom Bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Vel Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen.
Thank you, Chazan. Before we continue, I'd like to take just a very brief moment. Chazan, would you share with us something about your father that you learned from most and is so specially and dear to you?
Oh my goodness. So several things have come to mind, but I'll tell you, he is the child of a vaudevillian performing team. Both of his parents got married at 18 and 19, hit the road as a singing team for 10, 12 years. That's what they did. Played in all the big, vaudeville, Broadway style houses around the country. And so my father had a great love for music, though it was never his main thing. He didn't really have that kind of talent, but he was so encouraging of me. And, I grew up playing classical and I kept saying I want to learn jazz. So I was about 15 and he said, okay, I got some music of Fats Waller. And I sat and I was reading the music and there was a song, Ain't Misbehavin'. On the piano I was playing, he was like, God, that's not how it goes. And he picked me up and he took me to a record store and we got Fats Waller. And I had to listen. I was like, oh, well, I was reading the notes on the page, but I had the feel all wrong. I was doing these square eighth notes.
Right.
And he said, it's got to swing. But I was like, oh, well, it didn't say that in the music because there's no way to write that in the music. That was one of many things. And around that same age, he took me to a jazz club, which you can't do at that age, but he took me. And I couldn't believe that he knew there was something, I don't know how he knew that there was something called a two drink minimum. I was so amazed that my dad knew this. And then he invited the pianist to our table and bought him a drink, and the pianist came over. I thought my dad was a staggering genius of unbelievable amount of worldly knowledge, that he knew all these things and could function that way. But he was very encouraging of my music.
Beautiful, beautiful. How long ago did he pass?
How long
ago did he die?
How long till I'm done saying Kaddish?
Yeah. When did he die?
Yeah, he died October 11th.
Wow.
And I have to look at the exact date. I think I'm done. It's right around September 1st. The last day of August was said first. I have it written down somewhere with the last days. I keep forgetting, but it's coming up in a matter of weeks, which is very strange.
Yeah.
Strange.
No, it's how it works. Before we just one last, Francine, Shloshim, a thought about your mother, please.
Well, she also loved her music and loved her days in the USO with music, and also at Chizuk Amuno teaching drama for years. And she was a wonderful mother to me, to my brother, and to 150 boys at camp in Maine every summer. What can I say? Until the age of 97, when she no longer was quite herself, but she lived a good long life and died very peacefully. Thank you.
Francine, she still is very much alive and very much present and still teaching.
Absolutely.
That's still teaching, absolutely. Quick question,
Thank
Gary. You have your side today? Gary? No, okay. I'm going to ask if Randy Glassman is here and listening to me. Gary, Randy, can you hear me?
I am.
All right, well, you gotta speak
I
up,
am.
girl, because it goes
I'm
quickly.
here.
All right, we rise page 200 for the RV service. Thank you.
I can't get the,
I'm sorry.
there. Did I get it? There.
Yeah. Yep.
It kept
There you
going
are.
back up. All right.
You moved already?
Shiva po velo yair kol hamato Adonai Hoshiach Melech Yanenu v'yom korenu Baruchu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Barach Leolam
You hear me?
Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Vaed.
Maybe seated.
El Chai v'yam Amiyim Lo Kenu Le'olam Vaed. Baruch et Adonai
Oshama.
Amari Ravim.
Amen.
Going to a different area, maybe we'll have better reception.
All right. Just keep at it. That'd be good.
Yavacha al tasimi menu le'alamim baruch Adonai ohev amo Yisrael
Amen.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Yahapa et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'nafshecha v'b'chol mi'otecha v'hayu haparim ha'ele asher nochi mitzvcha hayom al levolecha v'shatam levonecha tibar shivtecha b'beitecha u'leftecha b'derech Ushofecha ufkemecha ushar tamot ayadecha v'hayu l'totafot bein einecha ufkaptam al mezuzah beitecha v'yisharecha v'haya. Lema'an yirbu yimechem v'mein ahadama asher nishba Adonai la'avotechem latet lahem v'mei hashamayim al ha'aretz. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe Lor daber el b'nei Yisrael v'yamata lahem v'yasu lahem tzitzit al kafei v'deihem v'dorotam v'nachnu al tzitzit hakanatel telah v'yachem netzitzit v'ritem oto v'shartem ekol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem otam v'lo ta'teru acharei levavchem v'acharei anechem asher atem zovni achareihem v'ma'an tizkeru v'asitem ekol mitzvotai v'yitem kadoshim Elohechem Adonai Elohechem emet. Moshe, can you hear me? I'm not sure you're hearing
Yeah,
me.
we can hear you fine. We can hear you fine. Lynn Lustig, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, there's a lot of interference here, so I don't know. Okay.
We do. We hear you nice. Lynn, would you unmute yourself, please?
I
Are
just
you having
did.
somebody?
Okay. Yeah. Lynn, who do you have your site for?
My mother,
And her name is?
Sylvia Borger.
Okay, let me write it down. And would you
I
please?
sent it to you.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't get it.
I'm dancing as fast as I can. Would you please read on page 205 the English paragraph beginning with reaffirm?
Sure. We affirm the truth that he is our God, that there is no other, and we are his people, Israel. He redeems us from the power of kings, delivers us from the hand of all tyrants. He brings judgment upon our oppressors, retribution upon all our mortal enemies. He performs wonders beyond understanding, marvels beyond all reckoning. He has maintained us among the living. He has not allowed our steps to falter. He guideth us to triumph over mighty foes, exalted our strength over all our enemies. He vindicated us with miracles before Pharaoh, with signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. In wrath, he smote all of Egypt's firstborn, bringing his people to lasting freedom. He led his children through divided waters as their pursuers sank in the sea. When his children beheld his might, they sang in praise of him, gladly accepting his sovereignty. Moses and the people Israel sang with great joy to the Lord.
Thank you. Randy?
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם, משה ובני ישראל הכנו שירה ושמחה רבה ויאמרו להם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדע בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה, זה אלינו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני אל יעקב ולא מחזק ממנו, ברוך אדוני גאל ישראל.
Lynn, would you please read for us at the top of 207, the top paragraph, please? Thank you.
Help us, our Father, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life again, our King. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. You, O God, guard us and deliver us. You are a gracious and merciful King. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace, now and always. Praised are you, Lord, eternal guardian of your people Israel.
Thank you. Ushmor Tzeiteinu.
ושמור צאתנו ובאנו לחיים ושלום יהיה ביד העולם, ברוך אתה אדוני שומר עמו ישראל לעד. ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן.
Page 206 in the middle. I'd like to take a moment and ask Francine to read for us only the top paragraph on 209. Randy, hold on. Francine, please.
Yes.
Randy.
209.
Yes, the top of 209.
Praised is
Right.
praised is the Lord by day and praised by night. Praised when we lie down and praised when we rise up. In your hands are the souls of the living and the dead, the life of every creature, the breath of all flesh. Into your hand I entrust my spirit. You will redeem me, Lord God of truth. Our God in heaven, assert the unity of your rule, affirm your sovereignty, and reign over us forever.
Thank you so much, Francine. Randy,
Okay.
go ahead. Randy,
You're welcome.
You're unmuted. You just muted yourself. Thank you.
כי המלכות שלך היא ומי עתים לא כבוד, כי אין לנו מלך אלא אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני. המלך בכבודו תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ועל כל מעשיו.
Amen. We rise.
ישגדל וישגדל שמי רבה.
Amen.
יעמד יברך קירתי וימליך מלכותי וחייכון וימיכון וחיי דכל בית ישראל. ועגלה בזמן קוראים ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם לימי המאיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויסדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשה. ברכו ואלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה ותשבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בימה ואמרו
Amen. The Amidah, page 210. We speak to God directly in silence.
Ready?
Yes.
Yiskada Shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Yam Dibarakirte Viam Lik Machute Bechayachon of Yemechon of Chayet Be Yisrael Ba'agalas Man Karim Vimru. Amen. Yeshmei Rabba Mevara Liolam Lome Amaya Yitbarach Barak Vishabak Vispa'ar Yitraman Visasem Vidar Vitala Shemet Kudisha Rechu Leela Mikol Bechatav Shira Tatush Bechatav Echamatav Damim Yabavi Imru. Amen. Tikabal Salot Hon Uvuhon Dekol Yisrael Kadama Vahon Di Bashamaya Vimru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabamim Shamaya V'chaim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mrav. Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. Amen. Aleinu L'shabeach Ladun Hakol Lates Gedula Liyotzer Bereshit. Shalo asanu kegoye haratzot velo samanu kemishpachot hadama shalo samchal kepohem v'gor aleinu kecho hamonam anachnu korim v'mishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malachei hamlochim hakadosh baruch hu.
Ulaheinu no Elokeinu v'zotok no Eloheinu v'zech alaregilim no.
Can't hear. Katu b'teretecha Adonai yimlok li'olam v'ed v'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al ha'aretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo
echad. We recall our loved ones whose yortzeit is the 24th of Av, corresponding to Friday, August 14th, 2020. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorials and are inscribed in our hearts and our lives with love. Sylvia Borger, Charles Edlovich, Larry Esterson, Sander Gammerman, Frank Greenberg, Nancy Levinson, A. Benson Mermelstein, and we are honored to recall Donald L. Herman, our cantor's father of blessed memory. Yortzeit in Mourner's Kaddish, page 226. Jeffrey, would you lead us, please?
Viskadal Shemei Rabba V'yama Dibarakirte V'yam Lichute V'chayechon V'mechon V'chayet Kol Yisrael V'agadav V'zman Korim V'imro. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach Li'olam Li'amayim Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yisba'ar V'yitruman V'yitnaseh V'yadar V'yitalo Shemei D'Kudashah Brecho Le'ela Minko Bechatav V'shiratav V'shkatav V'nechematav Damiram V'yamamru. Amen. Yehi Shlomo Rabamim Shemaya Chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mamav U'ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. Amen.
Thank you, Randy. Did you move already into your new apartment? You can't hear. Okay. Hazan, it's always a pleasure to hear you, sir. And Francine on the difficult move of getting the objects out of mom's room. It's hard indeed. And Gary, I gave Randy the davening because she's a mourner and she takes priority, and please God. To all of you, until tomorrow morning at 7:30, please drive carefully if you're driving, walk carefully if you're walking, Be safe, be healthy, be good, be kind. Be Minyan people. Thank you, Lynn.
Moshe.
And
Lynn, will
you
you be here?
toda rabba.
Toda rabba, toda rabba. Lynn, will you be here tomorrow morning? Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely evening. Thank you, Francine.
Good evening, everybody.
Thank you.